People who wear hoodies when it is 100 degrees out. Why? When I was 17, kids at school would literally yell at me for wearing hoodies during the hottest summer ever. The temperature hit like 100 degrees every single day, and I'd be walking down the hall sweating my ass off while everyone else was in tank tops and shorts. Kids would be like, "Dude, you cooking yourself alive or what?" I never answered. Just kept my hood up and my sleeves rolled all the way down, even when sweat was dripping off my forehead like a faucet. What nobody knew was that my whole body was covered in burn scars. A year before, our kitchen caught fire when my dad left the deep fryer on and forgot about it. He'd been drinking that night, passed out on the couch while making late-night wings. I woke up to the smoke alarm screaming and saw flames everywhere. My little sister Emma was still sleeping in her room, and the fire was spreading fast toward the bedrooms. I didn't even think. Just ran straight through the kitchen to get to her. The flames got my back and arms pretty bad, but I grabbed Emma and carried her out. Spent 3 weeks in the hospital after that. Skin grafts, bandage changes that made me scream, and endless stares from nurses who tried to act like they weren't looking. The scars weren't just red lines. They were these weird, shiny patches of skin that looked like melted plastic. Uneven and bumpy, and definitely not something you want people staring at. When school started again, I tried wearing normal clothes at first, but during gym class I had to change my shirt, and this kid Jake saw my back. He literally said, "Holy shit, you look like a zombie." Started telling everyone I looked like something out of a horror movie. After that, I quit gym and started wearing hoodies every single day. I'd rather pass out from heat than deal with people staring and whispering about my scars. My mom kept begging me to try short sleeves. "It's too hot, honey. You're gonna get sick." But every time I tried, someone would stare just a little too long or make some comment, and that was enough for me to go right back to the hoodie. Kids would ask me if I was emo or if I was hiding drugs or some stupid shit like that. I just let them think whatever they wanted. The worst part was summer basketball at the park. All the guys from school would play pickup games, and I wanted to join so bad. But there was no way I was taking off my hoodie in front of everyone. So I'd just sit on the sidelines, sweating through my clothes, watching everyone else have fun while I baked in the sun like an idiot. One day in July, it was like 105 degrees, and the guys were playing their usual game. I finally decided to join because I was tired of being a spectator. Figured I could handle the heat for an hour or two. Big mistake. About 20 minutes in, I started feeling dizzy. My vision got all blurry and my legs felt like jello. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground and someone was calling 911. The paramedics showed up and immediately started cutting my hoodie off to cool me down. I tried to stop them, but I could barely talk. And then everyone saw them. All the scars on my back and arms. The whole basketball court went dead silent, like you could hear a pin drop. Everyone just stood there staring at me lying on the ground with my messed up skin showing. Jake, the same kid who called me a zombie, was standing right there. But instead of laughing or making some joke, he just looked shocked. After the paramedics got me cooled down and made sure I was okay, Jake walked over to me. I thought he was gonna roast me again, but instead he asked, "Dude, how did that happen?" So I told him about the fire and saving my sister. His whole attitude changed. He looked at the other guys and said, "This kid ran through fire to save his little sister. That's badass." Word spread around school, but not as gossip this time, as respect. Kids stopped asking why I wore hoodies.